Boo. How often do you stop to question your beliefs? Are they based on hard facts, or are they just the result of your perspective? Today, we're exploring 12 quotes that will challenge you to step outside your own perspective and see the world in a whole new way. So are you ready to see the world through a different lens? Let's get started. Quote 1. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Henri Bergson. Let's kick things off with this gem from Henri Bergson. Think about it. How often do we see something but completely miss its meaning? This quote reminds us that our perception is limited by our understanding. If your mind isn't ready to grasp something, you might look right at it and still not see it. It's like trying to explain quantum physics to a toddler. They'll see the numbers and symbols, but the concept, not a chance. So the next time you're quick to judge or dismiss something, ask yourself, is it the thing itself or is it your mind that's not ready to comprehend it? Quote 2, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Anais Nin. Anais Nin hits us with a truth bomb here. Our perspective isn't just about what's in front of us, it's about what's us. Your mood, your experiences, your biases, they all color how you see the world. Ever noticed how a rainy day feels cozy when you're in a good mood, but gloomy when you're down? It's the same rain, but different. This quote challenges us to step back and ask, am I seeing this situation clearly, or am I just seeing a reflection of myself? Quote 3. The map is not the territory. Alfred Korzybski. Here's a mind-bender for you. A map is a representation of the land, but it's not the land itself. Similarly, our thoughts, beliefs, and ideas are just representations of reality, not reality itself. We often confuse the two, don't we? We think our opinions are facts, our beliefs are absolute truths. But this quote reminds us that there's always more to the story. The map might tell you where to go, but it won't show you the beauty of the journey. So don't get so caught up in the map that you forget to explore the territory. Quote 4. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Marcel Proust. Ah, Marcel Proust. He's not talking about packing your bags and jetting off to some exotic location. No, he's talking about changing how you see what's already in front of you. You could visit the most beautiful place on earth, but if you're still seeing it through the same old lens, what's the point? True discovery happens when you shift your perspective. Maybe that boring town you grew up in has hidden gems you've never noticed. Maybe that person you've known forever has depths you've never explored. New eyes, people, that's the key. Quote 5. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor, drops this truth on us. We live in a world of opinions and perspectives, not hard facts. Think about it. Two people can witness the same event and walk away with completely different stories. Why? Because their perspectives are shaped by their experiences, biases, and emotions. This quote challenges us to question what we hear and see. Is it the truth or just someone's version of it? And more importantly, are we willing to consider other perspectives before jumping to conclusions? Quote 6. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Charles Bukowski. Ouch, Bukowski doesn't hold back, does he? But there's a lot of truth here. The more you know, the more you realize how much you know. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less skilled or knowledgeable someone is, the more they overestimate their abilities. On the flip side, truly intelligent people are often plagued by self-doubt because they're aware of the complexities of life. This quote challenges us to question our own confidence. Are we sure because or are we just too ignorant to realize we might be wrong? Quote 7. The opposite of a correct statement is a false statement, but the opposite of a profound truth may well be another profound truth. Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist, gives us a lesson in nuance. Not everything is black and white. Sometimes two seemingly opposite ideas can both be true. Take love and hate, for example. They're opposites, right? But have you ever noticed how easily one can turn into the other? Or how about chaos and order? Too much of either can be destructive. This quote challenges us to embrace complexity and recognize that life isn't always about choosing sides, it's about finding balance. Quote 8. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, warns us about the dangers of our own minds. We love to think we're right, don't we? But what if our opinions are the very thing holding us back? What if they're blinding us to new ideas, new possibilities? This quote challenges us to question our own beliefs. Are they serving us or are they keeping us stuck? Sometimes the biggest obstacle to growth isn't the world around us, it's the world inside us. Quote 9. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer gives us a simple but powerful reminder. Perspective is everything. The same situation can feel like a disaster or an opportunity, depending on how you look at it. Ever had a plan fall apart only to realize it led you to something better? That's the magic of shifting your perspective. This quote challenges us to take control of how we see the world, because when you change your view, you change your reality. Quote 10. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. John Milton. John Milton, the poet behind, knew a thing or two about the power of the mind. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, your mind has the power to transform it. You can be in paradise and still be miserable, or in the depths of despair and still find peace. This quote challenges us to take responsibility for our inner world, because no matter what's happening outside, it's what's inside that truly matters. Quote 11. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Socrates, the father of Western philosophy, keeps us humble with this one. The more you learn, the more you realize how little you actually know. It's a paradox, isn't it? True wisdom isn't about having all the answers, it's about being open to the questions. This quote challenges us to embrace curiosity and humility, because the moment you think you've got it all figured out, you've stopped growing. Quote 12. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. And finally, we have Einstein, the genius who reshaped our understanding of the universe. If reality is just an illusion, what does that mean for how we see the world? It means that what we perceive as real is just one interpretation among countless possibilities. This quote challenges us to question everything. Is the world really as solid and unchanging as it seems, or is it more fluid, more mysterious than we can imagine? The answer might just blow your mind. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious.